Hey, Mike McGarty here. I got a really special message for you today. Dustin and I have been talking about this whole, growing plants and selling plants thing, and we've decided to do something for you. That's really hopefully it's going to make a big difference in your life. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm 57 years old, and if you're anything like I am, you spend a lot of time thinking about the future and what's going to happen with your retirement income, your health care, the whole thing. I mean, there's a lot of turmoil in the world right now, especially in the United States. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on, and there's a lot of uncertainty in all of our lives. There was a time, not that many years ago, when I thought I had this all figured out. I was going to work to this age, and then I was just going to lead this nice, happy, quiet life. But I'm going to tell you right now, it's not playing out that way. It's not that I'm broke or anything. I'm fine, but I'm concerned about what's going to happen later. And that's why I'm going right back to the same thing that I did many, many, many years ago. And I'm growing plants because I know that I can always sell plants, and no matter what happens, people are always going to buy plants, little plants especially, because the plants make them happy. So what we're going to do, we're putting together a video series, and we're going to kind of walk you through this whole process and show you how simple this can be. I brought this flat because I want to show you the simplicity of this. This flat right here is all it takes. And you can make this thing out of wood, you can make it out of a dish pan, you can make it out of anything you want, but this is all it takes to get started in the plant business. And you could, a flat that's this size right here, you could easily make $93.60 by just sticking some cuttings in here. So anyway, I'm going to take you right from the beginning of this process and show you exactly what I do and how I do it. We're going to do this in a series of 4 different videos. So anyway, if you're interested in this, and if you want to learn about propagating plants and how to sell those plants and who you can sell them to and all that kind of stuff, then I want you to watch this video series. This is something that we're doing for you. We're going to spend, quite a little bit of time putting this whole thing together. But anyway, opt in below so you can get on the list, and as soon as you do that, you're going to be able to watch the first video, and we're going to have 4 videos in this series. So right down there, right below my foot is an opt-in form. I'm hoping that to really make this something of extreme value for you. I guess I want to, the one thing that's been constant in my life is the plant business. Every time, no matter everything else I do, the plant business. And I want to explain to you how I got started, what worked, what didn't work, what got me in trouble. And it wasn't plants, I promise you that. It was other things that got me in trouble. But anyway, I'm going to kind of walk you through that. I'm going to tell you that story, and then I'm going to show you. I'm going to walk you through the nursery here. You can see all kinds of plants behind me. These are lavender twist red buds. There's a bunch of Japanese maples and stuff back there. I'm going to show you the simplest way possible to make a few extra dollars at home with plants. You don't need a nursery like this. Trust me, we're going to dig all this stuff this fall, and then we're out of the big plant business. We're going to be in the little tiny plant business, and I'll explain. We sold some plants here in September. We sold plants here, in the month of September. I think we sold about about $3,400, let's just say $3,400 worth of plants here. And the one thing that I noticed is that the people were coming here and they were buying all of this stuff that we had at $4.97. And I love that because those are the plants that I make the most money on. On a plant that I grew myself, I sell it for $4.97. My cost to make that plant is probably about 35, 40, 50 cents at the absolute most. So those little plants are where the profit is. The people go crazy on. Nice thing about little plants, you can just stick them in a priority box like this and send them anywhere you want to send them. And you don't have to have customers coming to you. We've got people constantly, hey Finnegan, what's up? You want to be in the movie, buddy? So we've got people coming constantly that are buying plants. I've got customers that sell plants routinely. One of my customers last week just sent me a message, hey, I just sent out 800 plants yesterday. So again, if you want, I'm going to take you through the whole process so you kind of get understand the whole thing. So all right, opt in right below, enter your email address. You can watch the first video. There's 4 videos in this series, and I hope to make this the most valuable thing that you've gotten from me.